Hi, Mr. Waterman back, and we're on lesson 5.4b, geometry, and now we're learning about altitudes and what happens when they all meet in a triangle. So first of all, an altitude of a triangle is the perpendicular segment from the vertex to the opposite side or to a line that contains the opposite side. Okay? Reason it's stated that way is in an obtuse triangle, you can see that you can't draw a line from the vertex Q to PR and have it be perpendicular, so you have to extend this line PR so that you can do that. Okay? So that you can draw this perpendicular altitude. Okay, so an altitude is actually the height of a triangle. Okay? When we're finding the area, you'll recall the area formulas, area equals 1/2 base times height. So if we use PR as the base, then the altitude would be your height that you would use in that calculation. So we would call this H. Okay? So that's where we get the notion that that's the height of the triangle. Like all of our other segments in a triangle, we also find that they can be concurrent in a triangle. Concurrency means they're all the possible altitudes are drawn, all three in this case. Then the point that they meet at is called the point of concurrency. So point of concurrency of the altitudes of a triangle is called the orthocenter. Okay? So this is point A is our orthocenter in this diagram. So be sure to write these concepts down in your notes, the definition of altitude, maybe a quick sketch on that. Also, the point of concurrency of the altitudes, maybe a sketch of this triangle and the orthocenter. We've got one more concept. In an isosceles triangle, which is a special triangle that you'll recall has two sides, at least two sides that are congruent, the perpendicular bisector, the angle bisector, the median, and the altitude for the vertex angle, so this altitude right here, are all the same segment. So we're talking about this segment here, BD. BD is perpendicular to this base. Alright, it bisects the base, so therefore it's a perpendicular bisector. It's also an angle bisector for this top angle. Okay, so you'll find out that these two angles are congruent. It's also the median because it goes from the vertex to the midpoint of this side, and it is also the altitude for the vertex angle because it's the perpendicular line that's drawn from a vertex to the opposite side. Well, that concludes this video. So be sure and fill in the response form, and question 1 was in video A. Goodbye.